Oh! Okay. Ooh, I like the ring. It looks nice. No, you don't. No, you don't. No, ma'am. Hey friends, welcome to my video. Thanks for clicking on my thumbnail. Glad you're here with the I Like team. Now, today's Somnias, welcome back to the channel. I'm excited. We have a special clip, another special clip finally. I feel like these haven't been coming out as frequently as they once were, so I'm just extra excited whenever we get them. We have a special clip from Handong today, which makes me even more excited because I love her and lately I've been falling for her. Anyways, today she is giving us I'm so excited to listen to this. We have a medley, okay, first of all, of 4 of their songs, 4 of their slower songs. Up first, she did A Heart of Sunflower. Then she's gonna go into Jazz Bar. I'll get to that in a second. Jazz Bar. Then Daydream. Then Polaris. Now, literally, I love all of these songs. Dreamcatcher might be the best ballad makers. Now, actually, scratch that. Dreamcatcher are the best ballad makers in all of K-pop, uncontested. As far as groups I stand, personally, I like their ballads the most. A Heart of Sunflower was maybe my most listened to song off of the Because album, which some of y'all might find crazy. As maybe some of y'all don't like the ballads as much, especially with Dreamcatcher. I could see that being a thing because a lot of people who are into Dreamcatcher got into Dreamcatcher because they're like, ooh, this group is different from K-pop. They do a rock sound. I like their rocky sounding stuff. Then they have like ballads and y'all are like, they're not for me. I prefer the more up-tempo. I could see that, but ain't me. I am vibing. Then Daydream obviously is amazing. Much less, Polaris is also amazing. Jazz Bar though? I'm intrigued about that one. Okay, there's obviously they've done an OT7 version of a lot of their songs, including Jazz Bar, at their concert. But ever since I first listened to that album on my own way back when, Jazz Bar instantly stood out to me. That whole album was amazing. But Jazz Bar, I was like, this one vibes. It was always stuck in my head. And I've always been, I'm a Jazz Bar enthusiast, basically. So to hear her finally hop on that song officially in a clip form is going to be amazing. But it's not even all of that. It's not just that she's covering them. And guys, it's the Chinese version. I'm so excited. She gets to sing. Handong, I literally love you. You've been wrecking me a lot lately, okay? I just saying, but I love you so much. Okay, so, yeah, that's about how we're gonna get into it. I checked out all the 4 songs before this, as you saw in that little clip. I got myself all hyped up. I've heard the originals. They're fresh in the mind right now, even though I've already heard them a lot anyways. I refreshed yet again. This came out like 2 hours ago, 3 hours ago now, so I'm finna check this out, react to it, and get it up for y'all. I hope y'all are excited, because Lord knows I'm excited. But obviously, before we get into it, Insomnias, there's one thing I need y'all to do. I need y'all to make sure, most importantly, that you like the official and original video on Dreamcatcher's official channel. If y'all think I was glitching, I was. I got distracted by Gahyun. Oh my Gahyun. Wow. Like the video, please. We're here for her. We need to support her. I need this to get like 100k views and 100. Dreamcatcher ain't popping like that. But like, come on now. Let's subscribe to while you're here. Get them to like 1.7 million subscribers. Please like this video. Support this video. Support her. Honestly, she could have came out with an original song for a special clip. She could have came out with a cover for a special clip. All those things. But this has me excited because, like I said, I love these songs, and then she gets to sing them. I'm just so excited. I want to check this out now. Obviously, we're here for her, and I'm making this video to support her, promote her, all these things. I want Dreamcatcher to take over. Literally, I'm OT7. I am Somnia. I'm in this for life. But, Insomnias, if you would, I'd appreciate it if you also like my video and subscribe to my channel if you're brand new, because I would appreciate it a lot. It helps me out a lot in the algorithm and helps me promote them. And I don't know, I'm trying to grow a community, one friend at a time, of Somnias. Other K-pop stands. I'm a huge multi. I'm a big multi. But, like, Dreamcatcher are one of my favorite groups. And I just want to have all the Somnias over here who be vibing with Dreamcatcher. And so, welcome. I also have some free Dreamcatcher reactions over on my Patreon, as well as if you'd rather support me on Patreon, I'd appreciate it a lot, but you don't have to do any of that. Look, you can check out any of that. I have other Dreamcatcher videos on the channel. I'm just excited. This has been a long intro, and I want to get into it. I had to let y'all know how excited I was to check this out, though, because this one, every time they drop a special clip, I'm excited. Like, all the special clips. I've heard all of them, and they always make me, like, happy, but, like, this one, like, I don't know, piqued my interest because, you know, new versions of the songs, and her, and lastly, her. So, like, we're here. Let's check it out now. I'm excited. 3, 2, 1, click. Wait, actually, is this charged? Ooh, I have it charged. Ooh, sorry. I'm feeling a bit yellow today, I think. Yellow, it just fits the vibes. Normally, I'm team red, but we're going yellow. Let's go. Stay warm. Oh, what that is kind of fatal for a video that's meant to be like ballads. Relax. Oh. She sounds so good. So I assume a lot of this footage was vlogged while they've... Well, it is vlogs. It's taken... This sounds so good. I need to stop talking over it. A lot of this footage, obviously, is from... They have been so busy lately, and it makes me happy. I hope, obviously, they get to rest some. They went straight from a comeback at the top of the... What wasn't the top? It was like... I don't know. I already forgot, bro. Time's flying by so fast. Whenever they dropped the full album, okay, obviously, they dropped the album in like May, March. Then they went on tour. I was there, by the way. Got the shirt. Didn't wear it for today's video, but... And then, okay, after that tour, they come back. And then they're like, okay, time to like travel to the other parts of the world, go on other tours. And then on top of all that, they get back and it's like, rest? No. Y'all all have solo jibe for this album. Let's film music videos and do little things for those for your fans. Then on top of all that, no, you wanted a break? We're gearing up for another comeback. They came back relatively quickly and preparing for comebacks, filming music videos, learning choreos, especially all that stuff, filming songs, recording songs. I mean, whatever. It takes a while. So then I instantly got back into that. Then they obviously are now, they had another tour. They've been traveling to multiple fests around the world. They're so busy. And it makes me happy to see them being busy. Obviously, they got their first win this year too. And technically second. They, like, I love it for them. But, like, that's obviously when this was filmed. And I just have to rant about how happy I am that they're busy. But also... I hope they get a good break. Now, this is very beautiful. This is very, very angelic vocals we are getting from her. She sounds amazing. The songs sound great with her singing them. Like, I don't know, like, and obviously I like, it sounds good in Chinese too, like, but she can, bro, she is so talented. How is someone just I can't comprehend how talented she is, because I've tried to learn multiple languages before, and it is difficult stuff. The fact that she typically, right, obviously now she's singing these in her mother language, but when she's I'm just so proud of her. Okay, look, I said it like 30 times. I'll say it again. I don't care. Click off the video if it's getting repetitive, but I am proud of her, and I love her. Facts. Like, this is what you gotta do when you watch this. But, like, it's beautiful. This video is kind of just like you're on a date with Handong. Not to make it sound cringy. It's just like that type of footage, you know what I mean? On top of that, though, you're not flip reset, squish, cute, everything, all of it. That's the formula. The formula is that. Do it again. It's just perfect. It's a perfect song. I don't know. Like, this song is so good. I know the melody. It's just in my brain somewhere subconsciously because I heard the song so much and I just know it. Like, I know it doesn't matter, obviously, since the melody is like the language doesn't matter. Nothing matters. The melody is perfect. Whoever wrote this melody is amazing. And I'm sure, like, it's perfect. It's perfect. It's a perfect song. It's a perfect song. She sounds great. Like, her floaty, breathy vocal over this. Oh my god. And she's adorable. But, like, okay, so here's the other thing, right? It's not just that. Because with ballads, it's important to convey emotion. And when she has to sing the entire song by herself now, instead of relying on 6 other people to be there, it's like, okay, go for it. But, like, It's a you have to convey emotion. And I'm not saying she doesn't convey emotion when she's singing in Korean or any of that stuff. But maybe it's just a subconscious thing with me knowing that she's singing it. But, like, it feels like she can just, you can feel it because she's singing in China. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's like another thing there. As a fan, this makes me happy. I'm feeling what she is saying, and, like, there's either way, there's raw emotion in the original song, but there's also, like, the original song makes me cry, much less this song. Like, oh my god, they're perfect. And look at her. You're literally adorable. Who was filming this? Did one of the staff film this, or is it literally just, like, Suwa holding the camera? Look, I literally love Heart of Sunflower. Like, it's such a good song. Same with Jazz Bar. But other than the fact that I'm a Jazz Bar stan, which I'm in every song by Dreamcatcher stan. I love all their songs, but we know that Jazz Bar dropped when she was out of the country due to COVID and whatnot. So now it's like, it hits hard to hear her, like, other than just her singing it at a concert. Now it's like, okay, let's go. We're going in movie mode for this one, too. I'm finna catch these vibes. That was the thumbnail, too. They knew what they were doing making this the thumbnail because, well, I didn't know it was the Jazz Bar one. But now that I know that this is the setting for the Jazz Bar filming, that they're on one because they know that that's the one that, like... Shout out to DCC for using their brains. Oh my god, stunning? Hello? Okay. Ooh, I like the ring. It looks nice. No, you don't. No, you don't. No, ma'am. What? Hello? Guys. Oh, first of all, just you. Yeah, that ring is cute. I like it. It looks cool. Pretty. I'm gonna set this light stick down before. Let me just, in fact, I'm sorry. I was vibing, but now it's dangerous to hold it in my hand. I don't want to break it. Okay, we go. I had to relax. I have to settle in. Nah, cause like the run is like, it's like, did you need to? Was it necessary to go that hard on the remake of where you covered your song? That's like, it's hard. Is this a cover? Is this a remake? No, not really. It's her song because it's a Dreamcatcher song, but she wasn't originally on the song. But then it's hard to, I don't know what to call it. But did you need to go this hard? No, like, but like, thanks. Okay. Don't look at me with those eyes. I'm weak. I've been getting bias wrecked by you too much lately. Too much. Just let me be Dami biased and chill. Like I'm this is a compliment too. Trust me. I'm trying to just stay Dami biased. I'm trying to like I was Dami biased from the get-go and it's been that way. And like I literally love Dami like a lot, right? Trust. I also love like Yuhyun and Gaihyun be biased or be some. They all be I'm literally OT7 if you can't tell. But like lately it's been ridiculous. Have you seen her? Do you follow her on Instagram? I follow all of them on Instagram. Also Gaihyun on Instagram, but like what? And Yuhyun has this one picture that she posted on Instagram. I don't even need that picture. I'm down bad. But consistently with her. Also, Sua's Instagram stories are always funny. You should follow her on Instagram just for her stories. That's a random side note. But you are something. You are stunning. Your voice. Ooh! I think I love you. No jazz bar. Ah! No, you looked at the camera and then it transitioned to that I feel I love you. Like, I think us Somnias, especially all of us, also randomly, I know you're watching this. I'm talking to you. Death by Kim Yoo-hyun. If you be watching all my Dreamcatcher videos, hey, shout out to you. You a real one. But we getting bias wrecked today. I know it. We're getting bias wrecked today. Look at you. I know. Staying loyal to Yuhyun. I respect it. To your grave. I respect it. But like, we're getting bias wrecked today. Like, you know, it's just like I feel it too. This song is also perfect. You be killing it on the chorus too. However long, you know, the night, you know. Wait, this sounds amazing in hello? This sounds amazing in Chinese. This one's low-key my favorite, like, of the... This one just sounds good in Chinese. I mean, they all sound beautiful when she's singing. Like, I love, like, but, like, hello? Have a long night. Oh! Have a long night tonight. The way she looking into the camera too, like, again, like... Like it just goes. It just goes. It's perfect song. Into Polaris. Yep, I know it. All right. Oh wait. So all the outfits in this, I appreciate that they put lots of effort into this. Kind of just fades out there, but like, okay, wait. That was literally moving. Yeah, okay. I don't. That's not. Is that a hot take? I don't know. That's not like cringy. That's what that was. That's the wow. Okay. Here's the one thing I'm gonna say is the most important takeaway of this entire video. This is definitely nowhere near like, I don't know, like a hot take or whatever, but like, it's very well known, especially with Insomnias. I've seen a lot of people say that like Handong has one of their favorite voices in the group. People be saying that a lot, and there's 7 people. It's really subjective. You could think literally anyone has your favorite voice in the group because that's really I see her getting a lot of love, right? But I feel like at the end of the day, does she get the amount of respect that she should? Because like, at first, I understand. There's that whole language thing where she's like trying to adjust to singing in Korean and straight up learning Korean. And then it's like she's debuted and then, I understand all that. But like, and she doesn't get too many lines because of things like that, this, that, and the third. We know the past. We know all of it, okay? We get it. But maybe it's because she didn't get that many lines that people just wrote her off. Or maybe it's because, and deservedly, Xian be hitting the craziest high notes in the world. Jiu is so stable. Suha is amazing. Like, everyone in this group can sing. They're literally, like, really good singers, right? But, like, I feel like especially you let her cover these songs, particularly very vocally driven songs, very, like, almost complicated to sing. Like, and then she's singing in her language. She's just like, you just let her go off. And it's like, it's the moments like these where you're like, why are people sleeping? There's probably someone who's not going to watch this video because they're not the biggest Dreamcatcher fan. They're just like, they watched Vision. Yep. They watched Maison. Yep. Of course they watched Because. Come on now. We watch all of them. But like, you basically see what I'm saying. They're people that check out the music, but they're not like the biggest fan, and that's fine. I'm happy that people keep tuning in for our girls. As long as they're tuning in, that's a good thing. They don't have to necessarily understand that Handong's like an elite level vocalist, but like, as long as we understand, I guess that's what matters. But at the end of the day, if we petition loud enough, they will understand. Well, not if we just make our voice loud enough, because she deserves to not be slept on. I feel like that's the main takeaway from this video. Guys, like, friends, literally, we need to make sure everyone knows how perfect she is. I don't know what else I could add to this video, maybe my bias is showing a little bit that she's been wrecking me because I seem to be losing my mind. But, like, look, she's perfect. End of discussion. I really enjoyed this. She sounded amazing. I'm glad that she covered all these songs, especially, like I said, look, honestly, I'm curious, which one of these version covers did you like the most? Heart of Sunflower, because of maybe it's recency bias. I've been listening to that song a lot over the last 2 years since it's a newer song, right? But, like, Daydream's a classic. I mean, it's only been out for, like, 3 years now, but, like, that's a long time. I mean, look, they're all... I don't know. Let me know which one y'all... I feel like a lot of y'all are going to say you prefer Jazz Bar the most because it's the most, I don't know, up-tempo song. And like I was saying at the beginning, I feel like Dreamcatcher, as much as we can all respect... here's the other thing, though. Now, while I'm saying a lot of Dreamcatcher fans are here because it's like, ooh, it's rock, it's more up-tempo, it's more in your face, this is a new thing. A lot of people also, if people can actually respect, like, musically, like, this is good, like, rock music, this is, like, musically, I feel like those are the type of people who also can respect ballads because they're like, musically, I respect this, even if it's not their favorite. So they'll still check it out. And maybe they're even the type of people that love ballads. If so, how's it going? Me and you are, like, the same person. I love ballads. Hey, I also love literally they've done EDM stuff, and that's like my favorite stuff from them. They've done rock stuff that's like amazing. Ballads, literally they're the best ballad group in K-pop. I don't know what drove me. So I'm glad that you watched this with me. Now, friends, if you did watch this all the way through with me, thank you so much for being here. Look, I'm glad that we're both Somnias. You know, it's like we understand. But at the end of the day, I can only do so much to promote these girls, so I'd appreciate it if you did like my video, support the channel if you want to. Like I said, I have some free Dreamcatcher content over on Patreon if you want to go check that out. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Also, you don't have to go support me on Patreon, but I would appreciate it. I don't make any money off these videos, and I just love Dreamcatcher, so I don't have that much Dreamcatcher content over on Patreon right now, but I'm planning on getting some more up there. Just saying, as well as just more stuff on the channel. I mainly want to get more Dreamcatcher stuff over on the channel over here. It's my goal to promote these girls, as well as every group I stay in, but, like, I just love Dreamcatcher, so I've talked for too much, I've rambled for too much, y'all probably aren't listening anymore, or don't care, and if you do care, thanks for watching. Friends, I'm gonna get out of here now. I hope you, yes, you, have a good day, morning, or night, whatever time it is for you, and wherever you are in the world. With that being said, peace, Stan Dreamcatcher, goodbye.